Hey guys, what's up? What's up? It's your girl, Tasha Wilson, the Boss Chick, your favorite serial entrepreneur, former educator, full-time investor. Let's go ahead and get our numbers up. I'm playing that Boss Way by Kenton Jones. I got some special guests with me tonight, so let's get the numbers up. Get the numbers up. Check in, let us know where you're chiming in from. Hey. Yes, it is Thankful Tuesday. Thankful Tuesday. Now, depending on when you're watching this, the day may change. If you're looking at it 24 hours from now, you're going into Wednesday. We're just thankful all year, all month. This is November, guys. We're in the last quarter of 2021. And I'm just super grateful to be here on today and with my wealth partners. So with that being said, make sure you tag at least 3 people to this post because we're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. If you're one of my subscribers and viewers, thank you for tuning in. And I have some special guests I want you to meet on today. We have Miss Carol Hughley. Carol absolutely is a sweetheart. We were able to dine her and her husband recently, about a week ago in Houston, Texas. And I'm so happy to be connected with her. And then down there at the bottom, you see my girl, Money Chemistry, Kimberly. Absolutely love working with this beauty. She is a bad saxophonist, y'all. When I tell you this lady has her music on the charts, y'all got to go check her out. So without further ado, y'all know who I am. Well, for those who don't, because I don't want to always assume, I am that school teacher that fired her boss. Yeah, I worked 14 years in the public school sector, got my bachelor's and my master's. Guys, I'm doing what I want to do now outside of the classroom, educating everybody around the world, but in the field of finances, teaching people how to build wealth, how to compound their dollar. And guess what? My wealth partners are doing the same thing. So these some boss chicks on here. We're part of an amazing platform with Rich University, guys. And I love being in this space. So we're thankful on this Tuesday. So Miss Carol, go ahead and tell the people how you got into this space, who you are first, and how you got into this space. We're talking about the largest financial industry in the world. We're showing people how to multiply their money. But I'll let you go ahead and take over the mic for now. Go right ahead.
So I'm Carol, and I'm newly married for a year. My husband and I, we were introduced to this space the middle of June, the end of June. And we're just really excited. We're really enjoying it. I have 12 grandchildren. He has 11 grandchildren. And so when we look at that, we say, well, what can we leave for our grandchildren? You know, what do we have? And as far as a retirement plan goes, I don't have one. He's retired, so he's getting his pension, but I don't have a retirement plan. I was working at a place for about a year, and I entered into the 401k plan, and it was only like for a year. And literally 3 weeks ago, I looked at that plan because I'm no longer at that job, and it was $2,700 in there. And I was like, okay, it only grew by 24 cents in the last year. Well, in this space, I've learned how to get into DeFi banking, become my own bank, and where I can take money and put it into an account where it grows every day. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're putting your money in the brick and mortar banks that are in your neighborhood, you're losing money every day. I put $250 in an account. It literally grew by 65 cents in the last 3 weeks compared to 24 cents in the last year with 2,700. Like, it just makes sense. We just invite, all of you guys to just come and join in this wonderful community where we are learning how to take control of our money. And not only that, not just work for dollars, but to get our dollars to work for us.
Absolutely amazing. I love it. I love it. I'm sorry. I had someone to call just now. They're like, look, I'm ready to sign up. Which package do I pick? So I'm excited. So,
Okay.
Miss Hughley, it's really an honor and a blessing to be in this space with you. Now, did you mention, because I know I stepped away, did you mention the growth yet? Or we didn't
I
get to?
did. I
Oh,
did.
yeah. All
I
right.
did.
All right. I love it, man. So many people during the pandemic last year, like they lost thousands of dollars. I had one friend, he lost 30,000 in his 401k because of the economy and what happened. And if you have a 9 to 5, if you have a job, you don't have that leeway to hurry up and pull your money out. You have to go through so many different people in the company and get on their charts or on their schedule to make an appointment to start shifting your money elsewhere, right? And so by the time the market plummeted, a lot of people were out thousands of dollars, and there go their retirement fund.
And not only that, but they penalize you for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in order for me to take the 2,700 out, they took $270 for federal and like 30 or something for state. You
Mm,
know, but I just didn't care about it because
absolutely.
I knew that I was going to put my money in a place that I was gonna outdo that exponentially. So I'm excited.
Absolutely. And guys, we also have a growth chart. We have a growth plan for you that is second to none. Where literally we show you whatever you start your initial investment with, whether it's $200, $500, 1,000, 10,000. We're going to show you day by day how to grow at 10% a day, not a year. Okay. We're talking about 10% growth a day. So by the end of 30 days, you could have seen well over 200, 300% growth on your income. We're teaching people how to compound their dollar. Literally take 50 cents, turn it into a couple hundred, take $1, turn it into a couple hundred, a couple thousand. People are making 3, 4, 5 figures in 1 week right from their cell phone because of this education and this platform that we put you in access with the twos, amazing wealth partners like Kimberly and Miss Carol. So next up, we have Miss Kimberly. By the way, past results does not guarantee future profits. All right, Miss Chemistry, Money Chemistry. Go ahead, let the people know who you are and what you thankful for about being in this space, the largest financial industry in the world.
Absolutely, Boss Chick. Thank you for the opportunity to come on this live platform to really speak to the people and speak to the hearts of people. Ladies and gentlemen, I am international saxophonist Kimberly McKinney. And as a musician and as a mother, I'm very thankful for the opportunity to be inside of a space that not only allows me to make money at a more accelerated pace than some of your traditional stock platforms or mechanisms, but I'm a musician, so everything now, if you understand what's happening around you in this digital space, everything is social media driven, everything is technology driven. So I'm thankful for the opportunity as a artist to be able to vastly expand the scope of my business, not only here in the platform with the trading and the investing of cryptocurrency, forex, and binary options, but I also am getting more into basically moving my talents and my artistry and creative artistry into more like NFTs, being in this metaverse state where I can actually host and hold concerts into the metaverse. How I can actually sell and put my music and my creative art, my music, my albums, and things inside of the NFT space. So those are things that I'm very, very thankful for. And it's only a very small number of artists that are really doing that. And the only reason why they're able to do that is because they are connected to a source that allows them to get this information. A lot of times you don't find this information in outside conversations, but the fact that I am very thankful that I am connected to a platform that's ahead of its time, that's what I'm thankful for. And the fact that I have the confidence, in knowing, okay, I know what I'm actually talking about. I know what I'm doing. Why? Because I'm connected to sources, educators, master traders, people of 6, 7, 8, 9 earners that are willing to share information. So the thing is staying connected and being connected to a source to plug in that's going to give you a worldwide, a vast amount of information that you're not going to get anywhere else. Number one, that we're number one, top of our game, featured by Forbes magazine on several platforms. We have the top educators in the world, and those are the things that I'm extremely thankful for, because being outside and working for an actual corporate job or a corporate entity, I didn't know anything about this space. And now that I'm coming in and I'm making more money than I have here than I was on my regular job, I can really attest to what Carol was saying when it comes to your 401k and your retirement. Because understand, ladies and gentlemen, once you retire, if you're making $80,000 a year, just understand that's going to be reduced to half when you retire. So you're definitely going to need something outside of your 401k. And if you're not, if you're of a certain age, you got to be even more aggressive with your savings and growth when it comes to your 401k. So think about it. When you start in your 20s, that's a different story. But in your 40s and 50s and beyond, you have to be much, much more aggressive. And a lot of times that eats away from your purchasing power and your buying power. So stay connected. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. Connect with, with one of us, and we'll definitely get you on the right path. Thank you so very much, Latasha.
Yes, it is Thankful Tuesday.
Awesome.
I love it. You said a mouthful, and I
Yes.
hope you guys are taking notes. Look,
Okay.
if you're watching this and this is a replay, you definitely want to get your pen and paper and jot down some of the things Miss Kimberly just dropped. Those are valuable nuggets that'll help catapult you in your future. Once you get connected with us, we show you how to just build a financial portfolio that will help you build generational wealth. How can you get started? Connect with us. Our platform is referral based only, right? I'm going to show you what you'll have access to when you partner with one of these ladies. I told you already that you have access to a growth chart where we're going to show you step by step. You tell us what your financial goal is. If you want to grow your income 150% a month, we'll show you what that looks like. If you just want to grow it bare minimum 10% a month, we'll show you how that looks. Definitely not going to make you over leverage. We're going to definitely invest wisely. Whatever you're comfortable with, we make sure people are not investing what they cannot afford to lose, right? Because the market can be risky. But when you have the education, when you have the right mentors, this is a space where you definitely need mentorship. Some people, I've had a few people like, oh, I could just go to YouTube and learn. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. You're going to learn a lot of lessons. You're going to have a lot of L's, a lot of losses trying to teach yourself, right?
And a lot of time. It's going to take you a lot of time.
And you'll become frustrated. And then 6 months down the line, you'll be like, all right, I'm ready to sign up. You'll come back to one of us and you're going to want our link because you're going to be like, okay, I can't do this by myself. I don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, guys, that's what.
Well, can I just add to that?
Absolutely.
Because one of the things, like you said, you hear people saying that they're learning on YouTube, but we're learning in real time. If it's YouTube, it's already been recorded. Am I correct? But our educators teach us in real time when the market is moving at that very millisecond, and we're able to get into that market and make money while the market is moving, not something that's been recorded. So I don't understand the YouTube concept. Not with trading.
Yeah, and it's vague information too. So it's like, once they give you the information, and a lot of times they show you this information, you still got to go to other places to really fully understand. You got to, although you're getting it from YouTube, you still got to go Google. You got to Google what this is. You got to Google this. You got to Google that. So that takes up a lot of time. It's very time consuming.
Yeah, and we're busy.
Absolutely.
We're busy women. We don't have time for all of that.
So I'm going to share my screen, ladies, because I want people to identify where they are when it comes to this cash flow quadrant. Hopefully everybody can see my screen. Can you guys see that?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
All right, guys, if you've ever heard of Robert Kiyosaki, he's the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I absolutely love reading some of his books. It's always major value that you will take away from his books. Now, Robert Kiyosaki broke us up the population by 4 cash flow quadrants. There are 4 ways that majority of the people in the world make their money. 95% of us work for money. You have 60% that work for someone and 35% they work for themselves. And this makes 95% of us, right? The 60% that work for someone else, they only work a job. They're told what time to come in, what time their lunch is, what time to leave. They're given the task and they're expected to do it. If mandatory overtime is required of them, then they have to do mandatory overtime, or what? They get written up and possibly could lose their job. If you lose your job, you lose your income, right? So you're constantly working for money. Then we have 35% of that 95 percenters that have moved on and they said, you know what? I want to become a boss. I am now going to become my own boss. I'm an entrepreneur. However, you're still working for your money, right? Because you may have a skill set that you're doing. You may do hair. You may be a barber. You may bake cakes. Guess what? If you don't have any customers or if you don't have any clients to support you, then you're not going to have any income coming in. So you're still working, putting those hours in, cutting hair and babysitting or opening up a daycare. You still have to show up for your money. And what I want to show you is how myself, Kimberly, and Miss Carol have moved from the left side of this cash flow quadrant to making money work for us. We've tapped into what the uber wealthy are doing. We've tapped into the secrets of the wealthy, and we're letting the cat out the bag on today. 5 percenters in the world have access to 95% of the world's wealth. What are they doing? They're business owners. 4% of them are business owners. They have systems in place working for them, okay? We have passive income when we tap into the top 1 percenters. Well, we're investors. We invest our money one time and we see a residual over and over and over. We get paid every month off of that one-time investment. How many of you would like to move from the left side of this cash flow quadrant to the right side? Raise your hand. Type in the chat, me, I, right? Go into our DMs and say, I want to tap into the top 5 percenters. I want passive income. I want money to work for me. I want to make a one-time investment and see a residual income, passive income, guys. That's what we show you how to do with our platform, right? So what I'm going to show you next is a YouTube video, okay? I love showing this YouTube video because a lot of people received a stimulus check. I want to show you how much more better off you would be had you taken that stimulus check and invested in cryptocurrency. Now, you've heard me talk about crypto for 5 years now. Just had you listened a few months ago when you got that stimulus check, let me show you how well off you would be. Because myself, Kimberly, and my girl Carol, we good over here, right? But I just want you to see the proof. The proof is in the pudding. Let me go ahead and I need to mute my line out. Let me mute myself out so y'all can hear this video very well. All right.
Here's what would have happened had you invested your $1,200 stimulus check that was first issued on April 12th, 2020 into these top 10 most popular cryptocurrencies. $1,200 investment into Bitcoin today would now be worth $7,538. $1,200 investment into Ethereum would be worth $22,929. Into ADA would now be worth $76,363. Into BNB would now be worth $28,720. $1,200 investment into XRP would now be worth $5,873. Into Solana would be worth a whopping $210,389. Into Chainlink would be worth $8,544. Into Dogecoin would be worth $126,000. Into Litecoin would be $4,595. And a $1,200 investment into Terra Luna would now be worth $180,000.
Wow. What was $127 or $716,000 in one of those coins? If you would have invested $1,200, your stimulus checks, that's powerful.
Absolutely. Absolutely, guys. The proof is right there. You saw it with your own eyes. It's time to use wisdom right now. You know what? Don't even use wisdom at this point because that's the problem. Sometimes we overcomplicate things. We overthink everything. We think we know everything, and we pass up these opportunities that just look too good to be true. But this is happening. Just because you don't know about it doesn't mean it's not working, that it doesn't exist. Guys, the economy is evolving, and we're moving from the fiat, the paper dollar, to digital currency. And you have to learn about this space voluntarily right now while you have a chance, before you're forced to learn it, or you'll just be, left out of the equation, period. There is no middle. There is no middle class. Either you rich or you just don't have it, right? And you'll constantly be struggling and living check to check, trying to keep up with the economy and with others, guys. But we're putting you ahead of the game. It's Thankful Tuesday on today. I am so happy and grateful for this platform. And I'm glad that I said yes 5 years ago. And I now have a choice if I want to go work for anybody or not. And of course, it's too good for me to want to go and clock in for anyone, because now I have used my mind. I've taken this education that I now have access to because of who I'm connected with. And it's about your circle as well, guys. How many of you have leveled up from your circle? How many of you, your life has improved, or your finances, your portfolio has grown because of the people you're connected with? If you're not growing every single year, you need to reevaluate your circle. You need to evaluate what it is that you're doing. What can you do differently so
Absolutely.
that your next 2 years, your 5 years, the next 10 years ahead be exactly where you want it. Live the life that you desire and dream of. But it got to start with you. It got to start with change. So, Miss Carol, what would you tell the person that's watching? I know you're newly married. I want to say congratulations to you
Thank
and
you.
your husband. You give me hope now. Yes, it don't matter how old or young you are. When
Right.
love finds you, it finds you. And he to find a wife, find a good thing, sister. So,
And that's right.
what would you tell the person, the gentleman, the woman, the 18-year-old? Because as long as you're 18 or above, you can connect with us. We'll show you how to open up a broker's account, several broker's accounts, because we make money like 4 to 5 different ways. Well, really a little bit more, but for the average person who's coming into this space for the first time, we can show you immediately how to make money 3 different ways just by using 3 of our apps, guys. So, Carol, go ahead and give them some value before we leave, and why they need to get started, like today.
The most important reason that everybody really needs to get started is because either you're going to get into cryptocurrency now because you choose to, or you'll do it later because you have to. You're not, it's going to get to a point where we don't have a choice. And just real quick, like I remember when my son was in college, I had to go to the bank to take out money, to send him money in his account for him to have money. Well, now if he goes, well, mom, can I borrow a few dollars? You just hit Zelle on your phone or you hit Cash App. We're already in the digital space. During the pandemic, when people wanted food, they ordered Uber Eats or DoorDash and those things. We're already in the digital space. Everybody just needs to move forward and, just take control of your own money. What are you going to do different this year to get through 2022 better than you did 20 or 21?
Absolutely.
We should be progressing or we're standing still. So
Absolutely.
that's what I
Thank you so much. Kimberly, what would you tell the individuals that's watching today?
Absolutely. I would say the most important thing is think about where you are now. Think about where you are now. Think about what's happening around you right now, and make sure that before January 1st hits here, within a couple of days, less than 45 days, that
right.
you've already made a decision that you're not going to go into 2022 in the same situation or same circumstance that you are currently in now. Make that decision. We still have a couple of days to, make sure that you make the change of your lifetime. This is a change of a lifetime, guys. You think about, inflation. Inflation is not going anywhere. Inflation is 11% now, which they predicted it to be around 6 or 7%. But it overlaps and is moved into 11%. People are suffering silently, and when they shouldn't have to. So just make it a point that you're not going to be the same today I say start next week, start tomorrow, start tonight. Don't go into another day not knowing what cryptocurrency is, not knowing what's going on around you. Like Carol said, either you're going to have to do it because you want to, or you're not going to have any other choice. Don't let it be the latter.
Absolutely.
Let it be the first. Do it because you know that it's going to be life changing for you and your family.
And we already know where the future is headed, guys. We're in the future now. And I promise you, we would not be telling you this had we not already seen where we're going. And so just, take that leap of faith. For those of you who are straddling the fence, guess what? We got a promo going on. I forgot to mention the promo. We got to let them know about the promo because you have like 2 days left to get in on this promo. Before we go, I got to share these slides because I had them off to the side and we got to show the people. Okay. Now, I just mentioned to you guys about Robert Kiyosaki. Check this out. Where is it? Hold on, guys. I wanted to show you what Robert Kiyosaki, he recently posted this today. All right, so the internet is acting crazy right now. Maybe they're open down here.
I like that you got that fresh post from Robert Kiyosaki. And just to give you guys a little bit of information, our one of our fierce mentors is very close friends with Robert Kiyosaki's wife. So just understand who you're connected to, and you're connected to the right people. So
absolutely. Can you see this on your side?
Yes.
Is it up now? All right, guys. So cryptocurrency has revolutionized money to the borderless. Some cryptocurrencies will be worth more than all of the Western money and the US dollar combined, quote unquote. Robert Kiyosaki, well-known billionaire. Guys, so ladies, I know we in the right space, period. I'm super excited. Absolutely. Just, every time I get confirmation, it just warms my heart and lets me know I'm in the right place. I wanted to also share with you what's going on in Miami. So Miami, the governor there, he's already adopted the cryptocurrency platform. They've already set up accounts, or the mayor actually, where they're going to be paying out their employees with crypto. They're going to be paying out their employees, not with a check, but with crypto. So everybody has to get a cryptocurrency wallet. So this is major, guys. I told you it's happening before your eyes. Miami will soon give residents now Bitcoin wallets as well, right? So what they're probably going to be doing is allowing people to start paying their rent, paying their mortgages with cryptocurrency if the mayor is requiring the residents. Now, Miami is a big place, right? So hint, hint, clue, clue. Do not keep looking at all of this unveil right before your eyes and you not do anything about it. I have some more that I want to share.
Really quickly with the Florida announcement. Remember that came through our channels months before even the news are hitting now reporting it, but we knew about this several months ahead of time. So this we were close knit to this really right at the start of the summer. At the top of the summer in the springtime. So guys, just let you know, the news is just getting this, but we've already had access to this information. Do you know what that's going to do for the Florida economy? If they're paying their rent or their bills, whatever, if they're sending a certain amount of money, say if it's $1,000, but by the time it hits the receiver, it can be $2,000. It can be $1,500. This is the magical power of cryptocurrency.
That's a valid point, Kimberly. You absolutely right about that. I love it. So here is Empire record label is now offering artists the option to receive their advance payment through Bitcoin. Guys, hint, hint, clue, clue. And what happens if this gentleman, this is a rapper, I take it, right? He accepted his pay advancement in Bitcoin versus in cash. And what happened? Last week, depending on when they pay him, if Bitcoin was at 60,000, I know at the end of the week it hit 67,000. So he immediately got a pay increase, not because of Empire Record, but off of him requesting that he get his advancement via Bitcoin versus cash. Hello, come on, somebody. Exponential growth. Exponential growth. I love it. I love it. I love it. I can go on and on. I'm going to stop sharing right now. What do you need to do to get started? Connect with one of us. My handle is Latasha, Latasha Bosschic on Instagram. You can DM me on Facebook. I'm Latasha Boss Chick as well. Kimberly, what's one of your handles on Instagram, love?
Money Chemistry. So this MoneyKimistry.
Awesome. And Carol, do you have an Instagram or Facebook you want them to meet you
I
at?
have the Instagram. It's CA Moore Hughley. Just that clear.
All right. So DM, get in contact with one of us ladies, and we'll be glad to connect you with this amazing academy. We will teach you the ABCs on how to participate and start growing your money today. Get with us. God bless you, and thank you for tuning in. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate
Awesome.
you.
Thanks. Have a good
Absolutely. Thank
evening.
you so much.
Have a good one.